Deforestation is the permanent destruction of forests in order to make the land available for other uses. Hey Aiden, can we ask you some questions about deforestation?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think about it?
Well, I think it's a big problem that's going on around the world. I think the world's government should do more to find renewable energy sources and, better natural resource control.
Okay, all right, thanks. That's good. Hey Daryan, why do we do deforestation?
We do deforestation for agriculture development, logging, transmigration programs, road construction, mining, and hydropower development.
Does anyone know why deforestation is bad?
I have one reason. So mosquitoes live in a cool, shady environment, and when we cut down all of their trees for where they're living, they no longer have a solid place to live. This causes them to change their patterns and attack more humans because they need more nutritions. They lose vitamins and a lot of energy just by not having their shady, cool place to rest at night. The ground is very moist for them, and so they rest in there sometimes, but then they can drown and die because it's just all water. So this changes human behavior habits as well, which causes the mosquitoes to become alarmed and try to track down the humans to suck their blood. This influences diseases like malaria, Japanese encephalitis, and philampherus.
Mosquitoes are very annoying. I try not to go outside because of them. But then, so during the summer, I lived by Highway 24, and I would go on trails. And one time I had to turn back around because I was completely covered in mosquitoes, because it's right next to the river. So yeah, it gave me an excuse not to exercise.
Does anyone know another reason why deforestation is bad?
I do! Deforestation releases CO2 from plants, which over time causes warming of the Earth's atmosphere. Emily, I feel like you know another reason too.
Actually, I do. Another reason is albedo. When you cut down the trees, it can't reflect the sunlight back into the atmosphere. Therefore, the soil absorbs the sunlight, which in turn warms the atmosphere.
Does anybody know if we have enough forests?
I got it. Okay.
No. We already are running into shortages of the resources forests provide, as well as wanting to do more in them, such as hunt.
Whatever will we do?
Mexico is doing a great job of combating deforestation. 85% of forests are owned by common people and are being cut down for lodging. But Mexico has decided to subsidize the farmers that own the land to not cut down the trees, so that way there will be less deforestation. Because erosion has increased by 446% due to no trees to protect the topsoil. This topsoil is a special kind of topsoil because it is used to being in forests and used to being very wet. But when the trees are taken away, the water also disappears, causing the soil to dry out and then be weathered. 1.5 million acres a year are cleared by government organizations. If you include other organizations, it's 2.5 million acres.
Okay. I try to buy wood only that's only grown and cut down in America because of laws and regulations. They have to plant other trees to replace them, so it's not just cutting down trees. They have to plant a tree to replace it.
Okay. In 1990, there was 40,678 square kilometers of forested land. In 2008, there was 39,280 square kilometers of forested land.
Afforestation is the establishment of a forest or a stand of trees in an area there was no previous tree cover. In the tropics, afforestation would be beneficial to make global warming less severe. In the high latitudes, it would be counterproductive.
Hey Daryan, why do we do deforestation?
We do deforestation for agriculture development, logging, transmigration,
We have enough forests?
No. We already are running into shortages of the resources forests provide, as well as wanting to do
So many photos of Emily now.
In 1990, there was 40,678 square kilometers of forested land. In 2030,
I know!
What is that?
Their ecosystem and avoid illegal deforestation. Okay, let's not type that quote. Let's just like cut that part out.